And champion, as we all know, expects to contend for a championship every year. And the Cavs front office never shy about making bold moves. You think about changing coaches a couple seasons ago, even with the team's record at 30-11.
Well, T. Lue is the answer. They weathered a lot of criticism, part of the responsibility of leadership. You can't always make the popular call. You got to make the right call.
All right, ready to go? Ready to go?
So Phoenix will get the first possession. So the opening lineup for the Suns. Booker and Jackson, the young perimeter pair. Bender out there with Alex Len, and it's Payton in at the 1. A nice shot by Booker.
And that's what you give up when you don't fight over the screen.
A lot of times your defense is your offense is your defense. This is poor decision-making right here. You can't let them have that shot. Also might have been a lack of effort.
And you know what? You can't get a better screen. Frees him up beautifully, but he just fails to capitalize.
The best laid plans, right? Well, I tell you right there, though, that's one they'll take every single time.
Len, a screen. 5 on the clock to the wing right side. Here's Bender, and Bender throws it down.
And when a 7-footer like Bender is taking it to the rim like that, it's terrifying for the D. That's almost impossible to guard.
Hill passes to LeBron. Elbow shot. Booker pulls it in.
I like the shot selection on that one, despite the miss.
Over in the corner, Bender. Payton outside. He feeds it to Booker. Over in the corner, Bender. Len with a screen on Love. Here's Bender. And it's LeBron James with the rebound. And so here's Cleveland. 4-point game. It's a pick by Love. Outside, Green. There's the feed to James. Shoots over Bender and off the front iron, and in it goes.
There's no shot James can't make, especially when he's deep inside and has the D on their heels.
To the right side, Bender. That 3 off the mark. Cavaliers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. LeBron kicks to Hood. Back to James. It's a pick by Love. Hood for 3. And that one is off.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Payton kicks to Jackson. Back to Payton. There's a screen. He tries for 3. And the Suns miss again. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Hood dishes to LeBron. With the fadeaway. And off the glass. That one's good. And this game is tied up now.
And James is an efficient mid-range scorer. When the D isn't up on him, he's going to school him.
And Booker kicks to Bender. And the Suns miss again.
Well, he's having a tough go at it so far this quarter. Not much dropping for him.
They get it back. Out to Hood. Launches it. And it's Hood again missing.
Some very slack defending. Playing with fire to leave him that open beyond the arc.
Outside Hill. The dish now to James. They set the pick. Pick up by Hill. James kicks to Hill. Floats it up for James. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Outside Jackson. And Booker kicks to Bender. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket.
A frustrating start to this quarter for him.
Hill passes to Green. Shoots from the line. Count that one. Green's got his first basket of the night.
And that is a shot that Green knocks down consistently. The defense has to try harder to contest him from there.
Now here's Booker. Jackson a screen on Green. Booker in the post. Working on Green. And more, it's looking like Devin Booker, the 13th pick in the 2015 draft, is going to be one of the biggest steals of that draft class.
And he's one that all GMs are looking at, and they wish they could have a redo. I mean, Booker was very young when he entered the draft, and some teams maybe shied away from that. But clearly he's shown that he could be one of the best players in that class.
Free throw good, Booker. And so he makes both from the line.
Well, you know what this Suns team wants to do when they go up against you? They are looking to get out in the open floor and get easy baskets off transition. One of the best teams in the league when it comes to capitalizing on the break.
And the dunk by James.
Well, all you have to do is lob it up to James. His timing on these alley-oops, incredible.
Great way to see the alley-oop. That replay courtesy of Under Armour. Another unleash chaos moment. Over in the corner, Bender. Good ball movement here by the Suns. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. Bender's got 5. And in general, this Suns team looks to push the tempo, Greg, and play at a very high pace whenever they can.
You know, if you look over the history of the franchise, they've always been at their best when they've played that style. The Suns and that run and gun mentality just seem to go hand in hand. And I think also it happens to work well with the athletes that are presently on this roster.
Here is Love. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Love kicks to Hood. 6 to shoot. Over Booker. And that one comes up a bit short. Suns leading by 3. To the middle. Here's Len. Outside for Jackson. The three-pointer off the mark. The Cavaliers have gone 4 of 10 shooting the ball here in the first quarter. That's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for LeBron. Left side, Love. That's a pick by Love. Here's Green, and it's Green with the jam.
You know, I truly admire the unselfish attitude Love has. He's doing whatever he can to help his team, including setting excellent screens.
Now here's Payton. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. Jackson kicks to Payton. Out to the right wing, expanding his range. That's good from Bender on the assist from Jackson. And it's 8 points for Dragan Bender.
And not only is Bender physically imposing down low, he also can stretch the floor with his perimeter shooting. He's lethal from deep.
Now here's James. 6 points for him. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense there from Jackson. Here's Payton. And the shot goes down. And it's a 6-point Suns lead.
And Jackson is a terrific passer at that forward position. Fantastic at setting the table for his guys.
Booker against Hood. It's a pick by Love. Hill dishes to Hood. Love with the screen on Booker. Shot from 12. And good. Got the English that time as it falls.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
And first time out of the game called for Phoenix. And Chris, you've been working as an analyst now for quite some time. Do you feel that how you view and enjoy the game has changed as you've transitioned from being a player on the floor to the booth?
You know what? I've learned a lot, and I've learned to look at the game a different way, but I look at the game the same way. I think the onus is on the player to execute what the coach and the GM puts out there for you to do, for you not to become a one-dimensional player, for you to improve in the summertime. That's the only time you can improve. And when you don't come back and you don't improve, it's obvious that you have the same glaring weaknesses that you you had the year before. Even if you're not on a team that can compete for a championship, you want to make sure that you compete for a championship, that you compete for an all-star, that you compete to have your name out there. And so a lot of times we'll watch some of those teams, and I love seeing if they compete or if they laid it down early in the season. So, no, I would say that really what gives me an advantage is that the way that I looked at the game, and hopefully, you know, that gives me a unique perspective when I'm out there trying to talk to other basketball heads like myself.
A platoon swap here for Phoenix. Phoenix leading by 4. Harrison kicks to Reed. There's a screen by Chris. Daniels passes to Chris. Here's Harrison, guarded by Green. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
And you have to admire his focus. Not a good matchup for him in terms of size differential.
Well, he has the ability to make some subtle adjustments. I mean, just create just enough space to get your shot off.
The Suns shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And just to mention, a season ago, they were very comfortable at the line, hitting about 78% of their free throws.
On the free throw, no good. And Tyronn Lue thrown right into the fire as the head coach of the Cavaliers, and he led them to a title in his rookie year as a head coach.
Yeah, it was a whirlwind, but he's so organized. He knew the changes he wanted to make. Coming in and leading a championship team, he was up for the task.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Off target with was what a pretty good look from mid-range.
Harrison kicks to Chris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And a terrific percentage here in the first half. You gotta love their rhythm and the flow with which they're playing.
Well, it's the shot selection. That's been a positive for them thus far and a negative for their opponent.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Cavaliers.
Yeah, you can sense he wasn't happy with how things are going here. Probably looking to change it up a bit.
Well, you have to review your matchups, make sure you're maximizing the potential of each one.
And the Cavaliers will go with a different look here. Zizic is checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Jeff Green. Jose Calderon is checked in for Hood. And it's Jordan Clarkson in for George Hill. Now here's Calderon. They set the pick. Smith for 3. That falls. Nice feed this time from Jose Calderon. Smith's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Here is Daniels, covered by Smith. Chris, another 3 for Phoenix.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Now Calderon. Five on the clock. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession.
I mean, they just look totally disengaged out there. Seems like they've given up on this one.
Suns leading by 9. And here's Daniels. He hasn't scored yet. That I'm sure will change. And there's the pass to Chris. Another 3 for Phoenix.
starting to surge here, and we're only in the first quarter.
And it's happening at both ends, trying to end this thing before it begins.
Now here's LeBron. He's got 6. It's deflected. Here's Daniels. 1:58 left in the first. That one goes in.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Clarkson kicks to James. Now, here's Clarkson. He's guarded closely. No good again that time. And it's the Suns with the ball. They lead by 14. Passes it to Harrison. 1:25 left in the first quarter. Reed dishes to Dudley. Just 5 to shoot. There's a screen by Chris. Here's Reed. Misses the 3.
Yeah, not a great shot there, especially when you got a lockdown defender guarding you.
I mean, there had to be a better option that time down the court. That's just a missed opportunity.
Now here is Smith. Good, and the assist goes to James. Smith's got a couple of threes now in the first for Cleveland.
Now look at this. This is one of Smith's specialties. He has a quick release fire off the pass.
There's a screen by Chris. Here's Daniels. It's deflected, but he stays with it. There's the pick. Goes back up. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Smith in the posts. Lays it up and banks it in. Smith's got 8 points.
Smith pretty clever inside. Exceptional at finding space to get a shot off near the rim.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. Here's Daniels. A stupendous finish in traffic. And the Suns lead by 11.
And from the opening tip, they just crushed it. You see it now on the scoreboard.
Yeah, particularly on offense where they've been completely in sync. Terrific first quarter.
And so it's Phoenix. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. Back to the action after this word. And we got a chance to hear from LeBron James about the hard work and preparation he brings into every game.
Go back and I'm able to, read the scouting report, and also when I get to the arena, I also watch more film on each and every guy that's going to be playing, guys that I know I may be, matched up against, throughout the night. So I'm not surprised by anything if it happens throughout the game. So it's a lot of preparation that goes in, to just one game, just trying to get one win, but that's what it takes in the NBA.
I think you'd have to say the preparation really shows on the court in his play, and rarely does he look surprised out there or caught off guard.
And Kevin, that's really just the mark of a total pro. And I don't think oftentimes the fans appreciate how much goes in terms of preparation. Some guys get it and some guys don't. But he's a perfect example of what proper preparation means in terms of preventing a poor performance.
Welcome back, folks. We'll see if we're in store for a more tightly contested quarter as we move here into the second. And, guys, the Suns enjoying a nice lead here.
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after one.
Well, there's not enough defensive pressure on the perimeter. We'll see in the second quarter if that gets corrected.
We've got George Hill.
Find the lane.
Hood out there with Green. Then it's Smith.
One shot.
And it's Zizic in at the 5. Rome in the paint. That's the group for Cleveland going right now here in the second. And the free throw, no good. Well, we talk so much about what it's like on the floor, Chris, but I wonder what it was like off the floor when you were on the bench Watching the team play and what was going through your head and mind, what did you and your teammates talk about as you were on the bench taking a rest and watching the game go on?
It depends on which game. You know, if you're in L.A. and you see, Eddie Murphy and Rihanna walk in, you're going to say, hey, look at Beyonce and Jay over there. Or, if you're watching a great play and you see a guy dunk on your teammate, you're not going to get too excited, but you're going to whisper to your teammate, man, did you see that? That's crazy. Or, you're pumping up guys because they've been working so hard in practice, and it's a guy who's getting his first time to kind of get in and get a good run. So you're cheering him on. And so being on the bench, it's a lot of fun. You have to stay focused and ready to re-enter the game. But part of that job on the bench is to keep the energy of the bench, and that's to keep guys encouraged, to be loose, to have fun. And so it's a lot of fun being on the bench. And more fun when you're winning than losing, but a lot of fun being on the bench encouraging guys.
And Rodney Hood played one season at Mississippi State, then transferred, played another season at Duke. A good floor spacer, Greg, at 6'8".
It's his in-between game that impresses me. Able to beat his man off the dribble. He can hit that little pull-up or drop it off to a teammate. This guy continues to improve.
Now, gentlemen, truth shots. Roof shots.
That free throw good from Hood.
And up and down this Suns roster, there is a ton of youth. One of the younger teams in our league last season, and that was weighted with Tyson Chandler's age. A lot of young players looking to make their mark here in the NBA.
Peters checks in for Reed. Both free throws good from Hood. And last season, the Suns broke their franchise record for the youngest starting five the team has ever put on the court on multiple occasions.
Yeah, and with those young lineups, you could see the benefits, but also the concerns. I mean, they got a lot of extended looks at young players, and this team figures to have a bright future. But let's face it, there were some inconsistent stretches because of that youth. It's always difficult for a young group to learn how to become efficient and effective in the half court.
Shots good by Green.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
They set the pick. There's a screen by Chris. And Daniels up top. Pass to Chris. Wide open look. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Troy Daniels. That's his first foul.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
There's nothing malicious about that play. Just isn't in a good spot and can't recover.
Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Booker comes in for Troy Daniels. Kicks to Smith. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by the Suns.
Well, it appears as though he has lost his touch a little after connecting on two in the first quarter.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Guys, Tristan Thompson has one of the longest consecutive games played streaks in NBA history. He said, the mind's a powerful thing. And if you tell your brain everything is all right, you'd be surprised on the stuff you can achieve. We have the mental toughness to push through our limits. That's how you become great and test yourself as a player. Kevin?
Well, David, Thompson's certainly a mentally strong player. Always nice to have someone you can rely on night in and night out. And here is Ulis following Jeff Green's three. Ulis kicks to Booker. Hits the three-point bomb. Booker's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Suns.
Okay, we got a nice little back and forth going here.
And I love it, Greg. Both sides inflicting damage from the perimeter. We'll see how the defenses adjust, though.
And the Cavaliers call time here. And with Tristan Thompson and Kevin Love, the Cavs have some elite offensive rebounders, able to create extra offensive possessions.
Well, their offensive rebounding rate fell off quite a bit last season, from 9th best to 20th. I mean, they just got smaller without Mozgov and some of the other 7-footers they have, and another team's prepared for them.
Clarkson, he's checked in for Hill. And the Suns also making a change. Len's checked in. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Clarkson passes to Hood. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot two. Well, we know that some players can get pretty tricky out on the court, and that is the diplomatic way of saying it, Chris. Which players do you feel kind of take advantage sometimes of the rules?
Well, and I think, these are the guys that you would hate to play against, but you want to play with. And, first people that come to mind are the Draymond Greens, the Matt Barnes, Steven Adams, just because he's physical. Even Chris Paul, the way that he stays on the refs, the way that if you reach on him while he's trying to steal the ball, he'll grab your wrist and let you know don't do that again because it really hurts what he's doing to you. So there's so many players that do that. And the wiser, the smarter, the longer in the game that you play, the more of those tricks you'll be able to pull out, all those veteran tricks. So those guys come to mind.
Good on the second free throw.
LeBron James is such a devastating finisher around the rim. Cleveland's goal has been to surround him with as many three-point shooters as possible, trying to keep the defense spread out.
Now, here's Ulis, looking for his first basket still in this one. Dishes it to Booker. And that comes off the assist by Ulis. And the Suns lead by 10.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
And the old guard used to say that jump shooting teams can't win titles. Chris, that playoff defense was just too tough.
Well, it's a different time. The Cavs win while taking a ton of threes. Still, though, LeBron's interior threat is what creates those open looks.
Stolen by Jackson. And Phoenix pushing it up now. Great D that time from Hood.
A hand right in his face on the layup. Excellent defense that time in the paint.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Outside, Green. Back to Clarkson. Clock at 6. Green, the screen. Stolen. And now the Suns, a fast break. Ulis dishes to Booker. Some nice ball movement here by the Suns. Feeds to Jackson. Here's Peters. Drops in the tray. Peters has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
All these open threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Green, the screen. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
And they're getting to the line a lot in this quarter, guys, and it hasn't been by accident.
The Cavaliers have shot 3 of 5 at the foul line.
Two shots.
Free throw drop for Smith.
Now, we know this guy Smith is one of the most fearless shooters in the game. I don't know if he's ever seen a shot he didn't like.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Love's checked in. Elfrid Payton, he's checked in for Phoenix. Smith hits them both.
Strong take to get the foul there after not getting it there in the first quarter.
On the wing, Jackson. One kick kicks to Jackson. Unloads from 13. Jackson missing again.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
And it's sad because the team relies on him to be a threat offensively. When he's rolling, that makes them a much more dynamic offense.
Now, here is Smith. 12 points for him. Pass to Clarkson. Clock at 4. Over Booker. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Clarkson's got it back down to within single digits for Cleveland. Glenn, a screen. Payton passes to Peters. That's good. And it's Payton with the assist. Peters has got 6 in the quarter.
And that's why it's so important to really be a good screening team. You get a lot of open looks from it.
Out to the wing. Love dishes to Hood. So the whistle blows on the shot, and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He's gone 3 for 4 from the line.
And I look back at his numbers from the free throw line last year, 78%, so not too bad.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. Loose shots.
And the first one at the line is good. LeBron's checked in for the Cavaliers. Bender, he's checked in for Phoenix. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
He's not making any mistakes up there today. Another solid trip to the line for him.
Payton with the ball. Len, a screen. A step back shot here. Bounces high off the rim and drops. And the Suns lead by 12.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Timeout called, Cleveland.
They are throwing the ball away at an alarming rate. And I'm sure that's what they're discussing right now. Those turnovers, they have to take care of the basketball, value each possession.
Now, here's Clarkson. He kicks it to Hood. It's not going to go for him. Good D by Booker. Outside Jackson. Booker, right side. No good on the triple.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Hood. 7 points in the game. He dishes it to Love. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Love with the screen for Green. Good D by Booker.
Wow, he just does everything right there except hit the layup.
And it's Bender at the elbow. Bender, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Bender's got the lead up to 14 now for Phoenix.
Yeah, mad respect to Bender for pounding the offensive boards there. So skilled at earning second chance opportunities for his team. And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up. Now, here's Bender. He's got 10. Now Payton. They set the screen. Over in the corner, Bender. He tries for 3. Rebounded by Hood.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
He feeds it to Clarkson. That's a pick by Love. Outside, Green. Now the dish to LeBron. The fader. And the Cavaliers getting another bucket right there.
He's one of the guys having a solid game for them, but as a whole, they've been lacking.
And as successful as LeBron James has been, a max contract, all the endorsements, everything else, he's made his mark with his philanthropy.
Well, Kevin, my favorite part about LeBron is what he's done off the court. I mean, $2.5 million to the Muhammad Ali Museum. Think about this. This might be one of the greatest philanthropic moves, in my opinion, by an athlete. $40 million to pay for the college tuition of 1,000 Ohio school children. I mean, he's affecting the world in ways much larger than basketball.
Looking at who's out there now for the Cavaliers. Smith comes in for Green, and it's Calderon in for Rodney Hood. Here's Payton. Off target from three-point range. Now the feed to Clarkson. Love kicks to Clarkson. LeBron against Len. The pass to Calderon. And here's Clarkson. Here's Calderon. Clarkson kicks to Smith. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Suns leading by 10. Out to the right wing. Payton outside. Shoots over Clarkson, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. The Suns have made 2 of their previous 3 free throws in today's game. That's good from Payton. So for the Suns, Jared Dudley's checked in for Len, and Daniels subbed in for Jackson. That one is no good. And Chris, one thing I'm sure you appreciate about Kevin Love's game is his passing.
Oh, definitely. I love his Wes Unseld, the ode to Wes Unseld outlet pass that he does. I mean, just touchdown strikes. Good vision in the high post as well.
Here's Payton. Plays it in off the breakaway. Payton's got 5 points in the quarter. The Cavaliers trail by 13. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's LeBron. The putback goes up again, and it's Love laying it in.
Oh, you got to put a body on Love. He's a menace on the offensive glass. He's outstanding at throwing his weight around.
Dudley with a screen on Clarkson. Over in the corner, Bender. Off target from outside. Cleveland's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. James a screen on Payton. Clarkson kicks to Love. Three-pointer. Cleveland gets it back.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
And that one's good. Harrison. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Calderon with it. He's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's the pick. Passes it to Clarkson. And it's off from three-point range. And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Phoenix Suns. And it was from three-point range where he did the most damage. He knocked down 3 in that quarter. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Elfrid, what's working for you guys in the first half? How did you get yourselves going?
We were able to get out and run. We're getting out the rim fast and getting out the court.
We'll see if you can keep running in the second half, Elfrid. Thank you. Back to you.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, folks. Welcome back. Ernie Johnson here with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. This is the halftime show on 2K Sports. Devin Booker putting in some incredible work. He ended up with 15 points and 1 rebound. In their previous game, he had a performance he said he wanted to put behind him quickly, and so far he's doing just that with the nice first half he had here. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Suns.
Devin Booker, SFS. So fundamentally sound. He's got the intelligence to take what the defense gives him. With his array of skills, he put it all together in the first half.
And Kenny, what'd you see from Cleveland?
Their inaccuracy from behind the arc was brutal. Shot selection, I didn't see any. The perimeter offense they're running, you could scrap that. They need to get back to the basics. Pound it inside, more pick and roll. Try to pick up some easy buckets in transition.
That's it for now as the second half's just about ready to go.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
And through the first 2 quarters, he was dynamite from beyond.
Yeah, I'm surprised the defense didn't do a better job of adjusting. I mean, extending out on him a little bit more.
Welcome back, everyone, to the start of the second half. Big margin on our hands, but we'll see if that gap narrows down in the third and fourth quarters. The Cavaliers trail by 13. Starting the second half, here's Jay Triano's 5. Booker the 2 and Jackson the 3, the up-and-coming wing pair. Alex Len out there with Bender. And it's Payton in at the point guard. And he hits it and gets hacked on the play. A 3-point possibility if he can convert the free throw.
Well, that's just superb concentration despite getting hit. James is just excellent at scoring through contact.
You know, Chris, LeBron took a lot of heat going to Miami, but when he played with the Heat, he said he learned a lot how to win there. And certainly the results show with 2 championships and 4 NBA Finals.
The fans in Cleveland, they should be happy that he left, learned how to win there in Miami under a great leader like a Pat Riley, and came back and brought that knowledge to Cleveland and won their first championship. I'm sure all is forgiven now.
Here's Payton. Len, a screen. There's the lob to Jackson. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Payton.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
The Cavaliers trail by 10. Love with the screen for LeBron. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
Gotta like the edge James plays with. Phenomenal at it, taking it strong and picking up the foul.
This is his second trip to the free throw line.
And you know, guys, he had a big game at the free throw line in their last outing.
Gentlemen.
The first free throw is good.
Well, you got to admire LeBron. I mean, he's such a competitive athlete. He's one of the most competitive athletes you'll see in all of sports.
And both free throws good for LeBron. Suns leading by 8. Now here's Payton. Outside Jackson, and the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That will get him his 4th foul of the game. puts up a three, and there's Bender. That's good on the assist by Booker. And that's 13 points for Dragan Bender.
That's the kind of confidence Bender has in himself, ready to fire as soon as he gets the ball in his hand.
And a wide open look for Hood. Tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Jackson kicks to Payton. On the wing, Jackson, guarded by Green. Jackson passes to Bender. And Bender throws it down.
And whenever Bender is attacking on the drive, he's looking to throw it down. The defense can't really do anything to stop him from doing that.
Pick up by Hill. Love with the screen on Booker. Yep, it goes in, and the Suns' lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Hood.
He has a little bit of trickeration with that one. Gets that one to go against the limb.
Well, let's just call it what it is. Great body control on the lay-in, takes the contact, still knocks it in softly off the glass. I mean, that shot just can't be blocked the way he adjusted.
Now here's Bender. 15 points in the game, and it's off target. Not sure why he took that one. James outside. It's a pick by Love. Love with the screen for LeBron. That shot off. The Suns go the other way with it. Payton kicks to Booker. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Payton dishes to Bender. 5 to shoot. Len sets a screen for Booker. From downtown, it falls for the 6th time in 7 tries this contest. That's 86%.
And he can smell blood in the water. Excellent finish.
Oh, yeah, up by double digits. They're trying to keep the momentum, keep the foot on the neck. That's his focus right now.
And the Cavaliers call time here. You gotta like what Devin Booker is doing in this one.
Look, they can't leave him alone for a second on the perimeter. Not the way he's shooting the three tonight.
And the Suns making a change here. Chris is checked in. On defense, the Suns. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Pick up by Hill. Hood with it. Now guarded by Booker. Love with the screen on Booker. It's tipped. Stolen by Jackson. And the call will be against George Hill. That's his first foul.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Now Payton. He has 7. There's a screen by Chris. Payton attacking. Out to Chris. Shot from 16.
And defense, a big part of what Hill brings to the table. He doesn't take possessions off.
James against Booker. LeBron kicks to Love. Tipped away. Shot clock at 6. Hood, the pass to LeBron. Over Chris, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. 17 points for LeBron. There's the screen. Outside Jackson. Payton outside. That doesn't go either for Payton. The Cavaliers trail by 12. LeBron outside. Pass to Hill. Hood dishes to James. Cleveland moving the ball around. Hill, no good. Phoenix has gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them.
That's a nice look, recognizing he had the opening to make the entry pass.
Here's James. He's got 17. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
And Love throws it down.
I like how Love accelerates toward the rim. He's remarkable at getting to the basket with great speed.
There's a screen by Chris. Booker against Hood. Shoots a three. They get it again. One kick kicks to Payton. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
2 shots, gentlemen. 2.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That's good from Payton. Peters checks in for the Suns. Reed comes in for Booker. And he makes both free throws. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pick up by Hill. James kicks to Hill. Floats it up for James. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Dishes it to Reed. To the wing on the left. Payton outside. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That's on LeBron James.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
For Phoenix, they have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And the second free throw, good. The Cavaliers trail by 15. And here is Hill. Here's Green. Good. The assist goes to Hill. And that's 11 points for Jeff Green.
And a smooth jump shot from the veteran Green there. These are looks he nails consistently.
Jackson, a screen on Green. Here's Payton. He's got 10. It's good from long range. Chris has got 16.
And you can see the play calling this half. Another one from distance.
Well, that's because they made a concerted effort to get the shooters involved. Now they've built up the confidence.
Now here's LeBron.
Oh, goodness.
Wow. Crazy. You love how fierce James is. A ferocious dunk artiste.
That unleashed chaos Under Armour replay really giving us a good look at the action. Pass to Peters. Back to Jackson. No good with the triple. Cleveland's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Hill against Payton. And the basket by Hill.
And the floater, very much part of Hill's repertoire. I mean, at his height, that's a useful shot.
Hood against Reed. Payton passes to Chris. Jackson, a screen on Green. Chris kicks to Payton. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Over to the left wing. Nice ball movement by Phoenix. Reed with it. Now guarded by Hood. Reed down low, working on James. That one goes in.
Artful use of the screen there. Gains the separation he needs for a good look.
It's a pick by Love. Hill with it. Outside, Green. Kicks it to LeBron. Back to Green. Latrey keeps it alive. And Love with his second chance points. Love's got 4 points now in the quarter.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
The pass to Peters. From past the arc. Suns with the new shot clock. Jackson misses.
Now that's what we're talking about in terms of the activity level defensively. You got to protect the rim.
Well, that takes physical ability, good timing, those two things that he possessed.
Reed misses.
And that's the shot you want to create. They just can't get it to fall.
Well, that just shows you can do everything right sometimes, but still get the wrong result.
Hill kicks to Love. Feeds it to Hood. Shot from 12. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Hood's got 11 points. Phoenix calls timeout. For the Cavaliers, Zizic is checked in for Love. Smith comes in for Green, and it's Calderon in for Rodney Hood. Phoenix also making some changes. Jared Dudley's checked in for Peters. Troy Daniels comes in for Jackson, and it's Harrison in for Payton. Here is Daniels. There's a screen by Chris. Daniels kicks to Chris. The Suns need to get a shot off. The shot by Harrison, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Calderon dishes to Hill. Back to Calderon. Smith right side. And now here comes Daniel, leading the break. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
How about up over the 80% mark from the line last year? So he's happy and also consistent there with those numbers.
Two shots.
And he makes the first.
And they didn't shoot it very well from the line in the first half, but they've gotten much better since halftime, and it's helped them to secure the lead.
And Phoenix making a change here. Bender's checked in. Both free throws good from Daniels.
And good job bringing that free throw percentage up here in the second half, doing a great job at the line.
Here's Zizic. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Smith. That's tipped. Here's Harrison. He's guarded by Hill. Tipped away. Here's Reed. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Clearly a foul.
The Suns have attempted 11 free throws today and converted 8 of them.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Reed.
And one difference this half is that when they get to the line, they're converting.
And both free throws good for Reed. The Cavaliers trail by 14. Pick up by Hill. LeBron kicks to Hill. Calderon against Reed. Cleveland moving the ball around. Smith missing again.
A defender nowhere near him, and he still can't hit it. He wants that one back.
Here's Daniels. Hits the three-point bomb. Daniels has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
And just no excuse, guys, for leaving a shooter like him open beyond the arc.
Outside Hill. Five to shoot. Passes it to Zizic. Good, and it's Hill picking up the assist. Hill's got 3 assists tonight.
And the playmaking from Hill, he just gives them what they need.
And you look at Ante Zizic, the forgotten player in the big trade, a young center, legit size and strength, and he also played under David Blatt, the former Cavs coach in Europe.
Now Calderon, following Dragan Bender's three-point attempt. Here's Zizic, back to James. Smith outside, and he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got 15.
And Zizic has a lot of upside. One reason he was desired so much in the trade. Croatian, part of that golden generation, drafted 23rd overall in that 2016 draft, but ended up staying overseas.
Now here's James, following the missed shot by Dragan Bender. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. Hill kicks to Calderon. Another 3 for Cleveland.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
Now Daniels. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. He'll take his 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the game right here.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Daniels. And the Suns making a change here. Both free throws good from Daniels. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Suns lead by 11. And 4th quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Welcome back as we get ready to start the 4th quarter. Not exactly a nail-biter here, but you never know. Now, here's Ulis. All right, now a chance to set the floor courtesy of Gatorade. 4th quarter action, all fueled up and ready to go. And so in the game for the Cavaliers, Calderon is out there with Rodney Hood. Then there's Green. Then it's Smith. And it's Zizic in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Now here's Green. Back to Smith. Fires the three. Bender with the rebound. Bender's got 7 rebounds in the game. Ulis passes to Booker. Dudley with a screen for Booker. Bender with a wide open look. The three-pointer no good. The Cavaliers trail by 11. Outside Hood. Outside Green. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
And the former Hoya Green, a rangy forward who can both score and defend from all areas of the floor.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Len's checked in for the Suns. And both free throws good for Green.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Len sets a screen for Ulis to the left wing. Here's Bender, and that comes off the assist by Ulis. Ulis has got 3 assists in the game. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Smith kicks to Calderon. Cleveland moving the ball around. They set the pick. Fires the three. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
Look at Smith, how he moves when screens are involved. He has an ability to get free, to just get that little bit of space to let it fly in these situations.
Over in the corner, Bender. Another 3 for Phoenix.
Oh, he's just on fire now. You can't slow him down.
Here's Calderon. 2nd minute off the clock now in the 4th. Pass to Zizic. He kicks it to Hood. From 13, it's hauled in by the Suns. Len's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Throws it up high.
And Bender can really score in a hurry. He's very good at making the defense guess wrong, feasting on every error they make.
Calderon kicks to Hood. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed here in the 4th quarter. Calderon has the open look. From outside, off the mark. Phoenix leading by 14. Ulis kicks to Booker. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Calderon passes to Zizic. Out of bounds. Phoenix will take possession. And we're about 3 minutes into the 4th quarter. Len with a screen on Hood. And here's Booker. Len with a screen on Hood. Len a screen. 6 to shoot. Out to the wing. The wide open look here for Ulis. Another 3 for Phoenix.
And they're just living beyond the arc here, really the entire 4th quarter.
And you have to like this. Why? Because it's helping them space the floor, which can create other opportunities.
Now here's Calderon. He dishes it to Hood. Over Booker. Hood can't get it to go.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Ulis dishes to Booker. Len a screen. And Booker kicks to Len. Ulis with it. over Calderon, and the Suns tack on 2 more.
And they've just been so comfortable at both ends of the floor. I mean, you'd almost think they're playing at home.
Well, you hear that? No, you don't hear anything. They silenced the crowd with this big lead. No sign that they're letting up.
Here's Zizic after the basket by Tyler Ulis. Green kicks to Calderon. Misses, and the dry spell continues.
And they've just tried everything to stem the tide here, but nothing seems to work.
Yeah, trying to recapture momentum. When the tide's running against you, very difficult to do. What will the young kids say today? Ride that wave.
There's the pick. Pass to Zizic. He feeds it to Smith. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. Good on the three-point shot.
All sorts of pressure coming his way on that shot, but Calderon wasn't fazed in the slightest.
Dudley with a screen on Calderon. And Dudley kicks to Bender. The dish to Len. It's taken away by Smith, and it's out of bounds. The Cavaliers able to retain possession here. A different look now for Cleveland. Love's check in for Zizic. James comes in for Hood, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Jose Calderon. Jackson, he's checked in for Phoenix. Elfrid Payton comes in for Ulis. Now, here's Clarkson. LeBron outside. Back to Clarkson. James sets the screen for Clarkson. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Dragan Bender.
Former first-team All-Rookie after being picked in the 2nd round. Clarkson, a draft day steal.
First one falls for him. Marquise Chris, he's checked in for Dragan Bender. And both free throws good for Clarkson. Suns leading by 19. Payton kicks to Chris. Payton right side. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jeff Green. That's his 5th foul.
That's his 5th foul, and he is just 1 foul away from see you later disqualification.
Payton outside. And there's the feed to Booker. Just 4 to shoot. Chris can't hit. The Cavaliers have gone 2 of 7 from the field in what's been a cold start to the 4th quarter for them. They set the pick. Smith the pass to Love. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Smith's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Well, we all know Love has a lethal outside shot. You got to get up on him from deep.
Now here's Payton. And Len has it in the corner. Jackson kicks to Payton. Back to Jackson. And count it. He'll head to the line with a chance to make it 3.
And how about the level of concentration on display here by Jackson? That doesn't shy away from getting hit while shooting.
Hey, Greg, when you watch Josh Jackson play, it's easy to see that he can eventually be one of the best defenders in the league if he works at it.
The blocks and steals, I think, will always be there for Jackson with that length. As he progresses as a player, though, he should improve in the little things. It reminds you a bit of a young Andre Iguodala at times with how explosive he can be athletically. And Jackson certainly has a lot of explosiveness One of those guys who really wears his heart on his sleeve and brings that energy level every night.
Now here's Hood. There's the pick. Back to Clarkson. Beyond the arc. Len grabs the board. Suns leading by 19. Here's Jackson. That one's not going to go. LeBron with some nice D.
It's been a rough game for him, but it won't sting too bad as long as they hang on to the lead.
Green dishes to James. Over Len. Foul on the play. Basket count, so it'll be a three-point play chance.
You got to enjoy watching James go off. When he's hot, he can't be contained.
The Suns making a switch here. Bender's checked in.
Shooting one.
Free throw good, LeBron.
Wow, he didn't really make a concerted effort in the first to get some free throws, but now all that has changed. Much more active.
Len with a screen on Love. And again, it's the Suns missing. Cleveland with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Floats it up for James.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch. Glenn a screen. And here's Booker from the arc. Can't hit that one. Cavaliers go the other way with it. Here's Clarkson. It's blocked.
And shooters have to be more careful when Bender is nearby. He's so skilled at rejecting shots.
Clarkson against Payton. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Green's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Shoots from 12. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got his 3rd rebound on the night. Payton outside. Back to Jackson. Len with a screen on Love. Jackson. It's rebounded by Cleveland.
I like the burst to the bucket right there, but the finish has got to be better.
Dishes it to LeBron. There's the pick. The drive by Green. The putback, but they get it back. It's good. And that's 13 points for Rodney Hood.
Nice work to get in position for the rebound and the putback. He has no off switch.
Len a screen. Payton kicks to Len. Good ball movement here by the Suns. The shot by Payton, no good. The Cavaliers trail by 12. Out left to the wing. Corner shot. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
It's clear this just isn't his night. I mean, if they're going to keep him on the floor, I think his best role would be to be a decoy.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Booker.
Oh, that's a brutal giveaway. A pass to no man's land.
Timeout called the Cavaliers.
And one of the things that stands out about Josh Jackson out of Kansas, his playmaking ability at that forward position. For a guy 6'8", you can put the ball in his hands and let him create offense for you, much like a Draymond Green.
And Josh Jackson, Greg, out of Kansas, able to step into that point forward role well.
And in today's game, you can't have too many playmakers on the court at one time. Josh Jackson is Draymond Green 2.0. You know, a little bit better athlete, can be a difference maker defensively, but also has that high IQ on the offensive side to make everybody better.
And now the presentation of our Jordan Player of the Game, Dragan Bender.
And Kevin, it's a no-brainer. He's controlled every aspect of this game. And it's just so fun to see a player perform at a level that's just higher than anyone else out on the floor.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during that last break, I heard Tyronn Lue as he talked with the team. No surprise, he was not happy with the turnovers. He told them, we are giving this one away, guys. We've got to be more careful with the ball, play within the offense, and get good open shots. Kevin?
Gotta admire the focus. James not allowing the D to get the better of him.
Here's Payton. There's the screen, trying to get back on track. No good from Booker. The Cavaliers trail by 10. Clarkson passes to Hood. Kicks it to LeBron. Over in the corner, Green. No good from outside. The Suns shooting at 42% in this final quarter. And he got the whistle, so he'll have a three-point play opportunity.
Nice bucket. There's no question about his skills at the offensive end.
One shot.
.139 left in the game. Hood setting the pick for Clarkson. Payton against Hood. There's the pass to LeBron. It's deflected. Now Payton feeds it to Len. There's a good screen. The drive by Jackson and the dunk by Jackson.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Suns.
Their superior ball handling went for them.
And fewer turnovers equals greater scoring opportunities. Any coach will tell you that. If you take care of the ball every possession, and this is a perfect example of what happens when you do.
And so many times we see someone step up and take charge. And tonight that happened here. It was a nice performance for Plug and Bender.
Wow, he owned this game. He never stopped working. He did it all for them, and you can't help but admire that kind of effort.
To the wing right side. Here's Green. And another miss by Cleveland.
And so far this quarter, he's been a little off on his game.
Yeah, the scoring, I mean, it's not coming easy for him. You have to get into a little rhythm. But that's when you can make the extra pass. Play the role of the facilitator.
Now, here's Ulis. They set the pick. Clock is at 3. Another one falls for Phoenix.
And that's a killer instinct on display as they try to put this one on ice.
Well, they've gotten serious, stringing together some game-winning buckets.
And so it's Phoenix easily grabbing this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which their team was dismantled.
You know what? Shocking. I don't care what the matchup is. You never expect the road team to come in and just cruise to the kind of win they did tonight.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. Hey, David, take it away.
Thanks, Kevin. First off, congrats on the win. What was the key to getting this one?
Oh, man, he made shots. We did a good job, to get to the rim.
Big effort tonight, Alfred. Thanks a lot. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, David. Great job. Thanks so much. For Chris Webber, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you for being with us. So long, everyone.